Hi guys, it's Kelly Latavola here, and today's video is going to be the release wrap-up for the July 2017 Neat and Tangled release. So I just loved the whole release. Included in it is one stencil, one cover plate, a sequin mix, which is blues, and I'm totally in love with those, a 3x4 set, and then 3 full 4x6 sets, and that includes the dies for the 3x4 set and the 4x6s. So I kind of just made a card with each one of them, and I'll just go through and tell you what I love and what I think. So this first one is actually, I did a video yesterday, which is on the Neat and Tangled blog and on their YouTube, so if you missed that, I'll put a link below. And this one, I'm such a puppy person, so this is awesome. The other wonderful thing about it is if you have kitty's favorite things, this is puppy's favorite things, if you have the kitty's favorite things, the paws in this die set also cut out the paws for the kitty. So they do have dies where you can cut out the paws and kind of pop them up so they look like they're holding all of those fun little accessories. This one includes a little ball, a dog bowl, a little cat toy, which is kind of comical. This is the card that I created with it. It just shows you the versatility of this stamp, really. I mean, in a 3x4 set, you're not necessarily getting a lot of main images, but you certainly can color them so many different ways that they all look completely different. So at my puppy party, they are all that same dog, they just look completely different, and that was kind of the game plan. So I think that this would be just super cute for any kind of birthday cards or just even hello in the gem set, which it's called You're a Gem, not You Are, You're a Gem. Which is beautiful, and I love it, and I love the script, but that Precious up there could even be paired with that dog for maybe like a baby card. This one also has dies that complement it, and so for this card, when I made it, I wanted to use all of the gems. I have no self-control. I wanted to use all of the pretty things. And so what I did was I stamped them in Versamark ink and clear heat embossed them, and then just did like a rainbow watercolor over it. And then stamped that You Are a Gem in black ink. I added some clear sequins that are also Neat and Tangled from the clear mix. And this one, one of the design team girls colored them and kind of like popped them up. I think like a pile of them would be really pretty. And I love that font, that the cursive font is beautiful. This stamp set is called Schoolhouse. And this one I had such fun coloring all of these little characters. It has its own set of dies as well, which I used every single one of them. But this one I just see, like, with school coming, being able to make little lunch notes or being able to make your kids a calendar as they're heading into school. Those things they have such cute little images, and for this card I couldn't make a choice. I had to use all of them. The only one I didn't use was the mouse that's facing the right hand side. So for this one I just did a watercolor background, and then I Copic colored all of the images and then die cut them. This one will be another video. It will be up on the Neat and Tangled YouTube later on this month. So if you want to see that, keep it in mind. Come back and visit us. This is the Modern Triangles. There is a stencil as well as a cover plate. I did not use the stencil today, but when I use our stencils, I really like to make them sticky on the back. And the way I do that is either by adding Tombow Mono multi-glue, because when it dries it's repositionable, or I will spray it with the Elmer spray adhesive. The Elmer spray adhesive is a lot faster, but it only stays sticky for about 30 minutes and it smells, so make sure you use it in a well-ventilated area. For the cover plate, I'm not typically drawn to cover plates, but I think this one's beautiful and actually ended up being the one that I used. So for this card, I colored 2 pieces of cardstock with Distress Oxides, and I did a gradient up toward leaving a white edge toward the top, and then I die cut one of them with that cover plate, and then I also die cut some white fun foam. And so even though it's the same color on top of the same color, it gives a lot of really cool dimension. And I just love the way it came out. You also get these leftover geometric pieces, and especially the way that I did it, because I did it with that gradient. They're all just kind of different, beautiful colors that blend into each other. And so I can totally see using the pieces parts, not even talking about the full cover plate, but just the pieces of it on a card. Some of the other girls, when they die cut it, they left some of the triangles in, which completely changed the pattern. And that was super cool as well. I used some of the iridescent sequins from the new mix, which is called Starry Night. There is a dark, a medium, and a light blue, as well as iridescent, which I think are just, they're so pretty. Sometimes they look purple, sometimes they look green, sometimes they look yellow. I just think it's such a cool effect, and those are the ones I ended up using on my card. Inadvertently, they kind of match my nail polish, which is funny. I told you I love the blues. So that's the sequin mix. The sentiment on this card is from the Together set. There is a stamp set as well as a compatible die. And there's just a ton of really good sentiments in here. You know, together forever, you and me together, let's get together soon. If you want to send an invite card to somebody, together is better. So just really cool. The dies are probably my favorite because they fit in together. So you can use the die, the large die here, which is what I did for my card. I die cut it and then I stamped the sentiment. The sentiment in the stamp set will fit directly into this. So you can stamp a sentiment, cut out with a die, and you have a white, well, in my case, a white border. But if you wanted a die cut that was just standalone, you have that option too, or you can put them together. You can put two of the dies together. So also, you know, another option. And I just think that it's cool when you can buy a die that gives you just multiple options for, you know, what you're spending. So I would recommend that one. I loved that. And again, I love the font. I'm a sucker for a good font, I guess. So that is basically that's the whole release. If for some reason you have missed the week long extravaganza leading up to the release, I encourage you to head over to the blog. If you're watching on YouTube, there's a ton of ideas for all of these products, and all of the girls on the design team are endlessly talented. You will not be sorry to go over there and get some inspiration. And everything is available in the store. As of right now, they're available. If you're interested, again, if you're watching on YouTube, there will be a link to the store in the description. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye.